Shut up. Please be quiet.
What?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have asked you guys to send me all of your questions, all the things that you basically wanted to ask me about my life, things you might not know about me. So yeah, I've got all my questions on my Instagram DM. Obviously in this video I'm going to go through all of them. I was going to do like a get ready with me Q&A, but I knew that was going to take ages and I take so long on my makeup and my hair, so I'm just going to go through the questions now that I'm ready. And yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so my first question is, where were you raised? So it's a bit, well, it's not really complicated, but because of my dad's job, we've kind of been like up and down the UK. So I was born in Leeds originally, born and kind of raised in Leeds. I moved to Bromley in London, in South London, when I was about 4, and then we moved to a place called Milton Keynes, and I lived there for about 8 years or something, I don't know, around that time. So yeah, we've kind of been up and down the 3 places, Leeds, then London, and then Milton Keynes, and also Bedford. So I've lived in quite a few places, but yeah, I was born in Leeds. Not a lot of people do know that. Yeah, and now I live in Bedford with my boyfriend, with my hubby. I've been everywhere. So my next question is something that I get asked quite a lot. It's actually in my TikTok because I do get asked it quite a lot. It's what is your ethnicity? So my ethnic background is, well, I'm more in touch with my Jamaican side. So I'm quarter Jamaican. The rest of my blood is Puerto Rican. And also obviously English. I've been to Jamaica quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Every single year up until I was about 8 or 9, I went to Jamaica every year. I was quite blessed that I could go there because obviously like my granddad lived there and stuff. So yeah, that's my ethnicity. What do you do currently for work besides TikTok? So at the moment I am basically an influencer outreacher slash like social media researcher, marketer, that kind of thing. That it's really complicated, but that's pretty much what I do. I work in a bougie office in Canary Wharf. It is beautiful, like I'm not even joking, really beautiful. I will put a clip in of like my office and like the surrounding areas of where I work here. It is beautiful, absolutely stunning. I've always wanted to work in this industry, really, because of like doing social media myself, all that kind of stuff, creating content. I thought it would make sense for me to go into that sector, which leads me to my next question actually. So someone asked me, this is a question that I get asked so much, like everyone always asks me, and that question is, why did you drop out of uni? So I always kind of like had my heart set on uni. I don't know why, but I always did. From year 10 onwards, I just always wanted to go. I was due to start, well, I did start in October last year, and I just got there and I just really didn't enjoy it at all. So I was doing English mixed in with like media and press, I think it was. From that I wanted to go into like journalism and like presenting, that kind of thing. So that's why I wanted a degree. Now, the reason I left was because I was there for about a week and I honestly really just didn't enjoy it. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't for me. And I basically took a year off. I just tried to figure out what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's how I basically found my job. It took me a long time, but I finally realised what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll dive in a bit more deeper with the questions now. So someone asked me what my favourite position is. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know whether I can say it or not. Do you know what? It has to be missionary for me. It just has to be. It just has to be. I'm not going to say too much because I know that my mum's going to be watching and my dad. So I'm going to keep it as PG as possible. And I'm just going to leave it there. But yeah, missionary. Do you know what? Sometimes I really do forget that I do have a large female following as well. And I just don't talk enough about like periods and stuff like that and all kind of girly stuff. So my next question is, someone asked me like how my periods are and like birth control and stuff like that. So Why are you listen? You're such an idiot.
I was looking at my phone.
No, you weren't. You can hear me and you're
I was
laughing
looking-
at me. I am on birth control. Well, not currently, but I have taken birth control. I've tried everything and none of it really seems to be like agreeing with me. I give it like a couple weeks into a birth control and I just
Switch into a demon.
which is why I just haven't found something that works for me yet. I do get periods while I'm on the pill as well. I do get periods. If anything, I know they're supposed to help, but they literally make my periods so much worse. So I don't know. And also, most pills that I've had, I literally spot throughout the whole time. Like I will literally spot for like 2 weeks. Something about synthetic hormones in my body. It's almost like my body knows something's not right. Like something's not right. Yeah, very heavy periods all the time. Nothing changes that. I just haven't found something that's right for me yet. So yeah, not on birth control. Another question that I get asked all the time is, what are you laughing at? Just giggling away in the corner. Okay, baby, my next question is something that we get asked all the flipping time. I don't know about you, but I get asked it all the time.
Children.
Yeah, children. When are you going to have children? We're not there yet. We're definitely not there yet. I'm only 19. We're still very young. We're 19 and 20. Like, we've got so long to think about that. And we want to be on a level where we can just be able to give he or she the world. And I just don't think I'm there yet. I want to be mentally more stable as well. And financially a lot more stable. There's just so many things that we need to achieve before we even think about that. So I'd probably say, me personally, like I do want to have kids young, but just not yet. I'd probably say I want to give it probably like a couple more years before I ever think about anything like that. And same goes for Jay as well. But yeah, not yet, guys, not yet. So this is my last question. How did you and your boyfriend meet? How did we meet? I know you can hear me. Jay.
I can't hear you.
How did we meet?
Don't know.
Okay, guys. So basically, the way that we met was we actually, like, we met on a dating site, actually.
Shut up.
Exactly. So, obviously, like, I wasn't the one to slide into his DMs. Like, obviously, he slid into my DMs. A long time ago, actually. Long time ago.
I followed you on TikTok. It said follow back on TikTok. So
Apparently, it said follow back on TikTok.
apparently it did.
Apparently, okay, whatever. Apparently, it said that. Anyways, he slid into my DMs and was like, "Oh yeah, you're looking hella cute."
That's not what I said.
Like gassing me up. So I was like, okay, like I'm liking this attention. I'm liking the attention. I wasn't actually gonna meet him. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna meet him.
It's just not true.
And then we found out that we literally lived like very close to each other. She lived down the road from each other. We went out on a date and we met after I finished work one day. All kicked off from there. The vibes were there. You know, the connection was there. Getting a bit sloppy, but like, I just...
You gave a bit of sloppy.
You wish. The vibes were there. Like, I don't know, I really liked him. He obviously was feeling me a bit too much. And I was a bit like, okay, like, calm down a little bit. So obviously we did take some time apart. And then, like, you know, things worked.
So you took some time apart?
No,
About 2
lit-
days.
No, I'm joking. Literally, the first day we met, I'm pretty sure, like, we just spent every single day together from that day. And that's why it felt like, even though I'd say that the first month of being together, it felt like we were together for like a whole year. With each other all the time, fell in love very quickly. Like, we used to just like make jokes and stuff and say like, oh, I love you. And then obviously like it actually grew into something amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much how we met. It's not really like, I feel like our parents had so much better like love stories because obviously they didn't have phones or like social media and stuff, so like they couldn't just scroll or see someone and be like, oh yeah, you're cute. Like, they had to meet each other in person, which I just think it's so cute. That's all my questions on my Instagram that I'm going to answer. They're the main ones anyway. A lot of them were very repetitive. But if there's any questions that I have missed out, I am more than happy to do a part 2. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, all of that stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching my video and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.